Reports have filtered through indicating that some of the Israeli soldiers who perished in the Gazan ground invasion were killed by friendly fire. News.com has learned that this information came to the fore on November 20th, as the Jewish state's military pushes forward in their endeavor to eliminate the entrenched Hamas. The Israeli Defense Force, IDF, has since acknowledged the issue and was reported saying that it is constantly assessing the ongoing fighting, including the cases of friendly fire, and quickly implementing lessons learned, per Times of Israel. Friendly fire incidents seem to not be limited to Gaza. On October 9, the Turkish newspaper Anadolu Ajansı, AA, reported that a friendly fire incident near the border of Lebanon resulted in the injury of at least 4 military personnel. Allegedly, a vehicle attempted to drive through an IDF manned checkpoint at high speed. The soldiers manning the checkpoint opened fire on it only to discover later that the vehicle's occupants were IDF members themselves, and were rushing their injured to hospital after engaging Hezbollah militants. According to a non-profit news organization, Middle East Monitor, MEMO, 390 Israeli soldiers perished since the October 7 Hamas incursion. However, Hamas disputes this claim, with allegations that the number is much higher. Abu Ubaida of the Hamas's Al-Qassam brigades was quoted saying Israeli leadership is lying to its public about the number of soldiers killed in the Gaza Strip in the course of the battles. The publication also noted a threat by the militant group's spokesman said, "Expect more of your, Israel's, soldiers coming back in black bags." Numerous reports indicated that these deaths by friendly fire are part of an ongoing trend that has plagued the IDF's operations in and around Israel. According to Haaretz, a liberal Israeli newspaper, an earlier incident saw a 23-year-old Sergeant Major David Yehuda Yitzhak die after he was mistaken for someone else during an August operation in the occupied West Bank. An investigation would unveil the bullet that took his life originated from another Israeli soldier's weapon, who in turn, would report that he had seen what he deemed a suspicious figure lurking in one of the buildings. The investigation noted that it found gaps in the assessment of troop locations during the exit from the West Bank refugee camp. The same outlet also picked up on a fatal incident that occurred during a training exercise in July. The trainee, who was part of an operation with the 202nd Paratrooper Battalion one night in the south of Israel, succumbed to his wounds. According to Memo, in the IDF's bid to avert the loss of its soldiers, it has since implemented measures that include forces communicating their positions in buildings after entering, and tanks practicing caution when firing on structures.